36?
Lower your voice.
Wait, what is that anyway? Something like 36. Does that include me?
37.
I'm 37?
Going to class.
Oh, my God. 37. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
In a row?
Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Friday Night Chit Chat. I'm your host for this evening, Nikko, the movie master. Oh, shit. Where's my fucking... Nikko, the movie master.
I'm your huckleberry.
Joined by my good co-hosts, Dan the Heartthrob.
What's up, guys? Welcome back.
And, of course, Nick the Dungeon Master.
I'm sorry you had to hear all that. What's up, everybody?
Well, I figured since this is episode 37, that was like the best time to bust out the 37 joke from Clerks. So there you go. Well, folks, it's Halloween. Ooh, spooky. You'll probably be hearing this after Halloween, but we're currently celebrating Halloween, so add a little funky Halloween stuff to our background here. And if you're just listening, just imagine that there's a skeleton in the corner by our faces.
You like the bones by your face. Never mind.
They're by your face.
It's actually over your face. So nice try, buddy.
Yeah.
And on that note, because I am the host this week, it is my job. I have the arduous task of selecting a beverage for these gentlemen every week. Or not every week, but this week in particular. And I decided to go with a little bit of a theme. So we decided that we were going to get our favorite fall-themed beer or beverage, whether that's, an Oktoberfest or something pumpkin-flavored or something or other. Tonight I've got something called Blake's Hard Cider Salted Caramel Apple. Nick, what you got, buddy?
Sam Adams Summer Shandy. Nah, those two things don't even make sense. No, I got Sam Adams Jacko Pumpkin beer. Jacko.
Have you already had a couple?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Okay, that's why you don't know what they're called anymore.
It's Halloween, and it's 8:00-ish, and yeah, deal with it.
Dan, what about you, buddy? What are you drinking?
I'm having a Blood Orange Angry Orchard seltzer.
Oh,
the
nice.
Two boys with the ciders, huh?
Yes, sir.
It's
Nice.
not bad. It tastes more apple than caramel, but it's pretty good.
That's interesting. I don't know if I would like the caramel in there.
I like sweet things. Plus, it's salted caramel, so it's not as sweet. But, anywho, now that we've got our beverages out the way, it is Halloween, so we're going to be talking a little bit about Halloween because it is the season, obviously. Try that again. What was that?
That's the 90s Halloween.
That was not bad. That was not bad.
I can't. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That wasn't the boo I thought it was. It said boo on here, and I was just like, oh, maybe this is... No.
I just
Oh, wait, here we go. Here's something.
Oh, my.
Oh, we're on one today, guys. Anyways, the topic this week is Halloween. Specifically, we're looking back on Halloween's past, some of our favorite times and moments from our youth, as it were.
Tree Utes.
To tree utes. I'm sorry. What was that? What's that word? Ute?
Tree Utes.
What is a ute? I'm sorry.
Utility.
3 youths.
The 3 youths.
3 defendants.
A movie that I know, boys.
Wow.
Whoa!
That's a first.
Where's the freaking clap? There it is.
Yeah, there we go. I'm a special boy.
I also heard that you were watching a show watching a show now, Nick.
Oh, about that.
Oh, you weren't
What
actually
do you
watching
mean?
it. You were just talking shit.
Yes.
You were just messing with Jason.
Yep.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I plan on watching it. I plan on watching it. So it's on the list, but I have to make sure that. Actually, this is the perfect week because I was on vacation. So.
It's okay. There's only 2 episodes anyway, so
Oh, okay. So we're good.
or that are out right now, I should say. But I'm talking about it. Welcome to Derry on HBO Max, folks. If you haven't seen it, maybe give it a try. If you like spooky things, or if you like Stephen King or It, it's not bad. They kind of go for it in the first episode, so
I do like all of those things. No, okay.
All of those things, It and Stephen King.
Yeah. And Derry. I like Derry.
And Derry.
Yeah.
I'm kind of iffy on Derry, but that's neither here nor there. Let's kick this off by talking about, let's see. Before we talk about some like memories, what was like your favorite Halloween candy? What was like your most favorite thing to get on Halloween that you like always hoped for from either trick or treating or maybe your parents or something like that?
Well, I believe if you go back like 7 episodes, there's a tier list of just candy.
That's true. But talking about like it's something that you wanted to get on Halloween specifically. I don't, or you were hoping to get on Halloween.
Always Kit Kats and Reese's. Always hoping for Kit Kats and Reese's.
I feel that. I was always hoping for like a king size freaking like Kit Kat, Reese's, or Snickers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Snickers is always a good one to get, especially like the full size bar is just.
You would like a full size. Never mind. How about you, Dan? What kind of candy are you looking for?
Ooh. Yeah, I think Reese's takes the cake. Close second for me. Probably be. I might get some hate for this, but Twizzlers.
Oh, I love Twizzlers. The black Twizzlers though, right? Not the red ones.
No, absolutely not. No. How many times do we gotta teach you this lesson?
You tell me I gotta teach you this lesson. No.
Old man. I love the young people.
The red ones. And also back then, I don't know if they still. I'm sure they still have them now, but the ones that had like the filling, and they were like yellow.
Oh,
It was like the yellow outside and then the red filling. Those were pretty good too. And then they had like green and purple ones too, I think, right? Like different flavors. I don't know if that was a Halloween specific thing or not.
I'm not sure. The only flavored Twizzlers I remember. Oh yes, no, you're right. My fault. Yes, you're right.
Ooh, and then one more thing. I really liked popcorn balls for some reason.
Nice.
I feel like those were so hard to come by though.
Yeah.
But every time I got one, I was happy.
I would not be sad if somebody just palmed me like a goodie bag of circus peanuts.
I'm sure you would.
oh God! If somebody would have handed me that shit, I would have fucking thrown it back at them.
All right, 10 minutes in, and it's time for a styrofoam job.
Did you say a styrofoam job? Because I can. Never mind.
Styrofoam job. Oh.
Oh no! Let's not rehash that.
That's on the Patreon.
You want to know what that's like? Join our Patreon. For the low price of 100 each, so 300, you can figure out what a. Never mind.
Dude, fucking imagine. We had a Patreon. We had to pay. We'd probably be sitting at one patron. Maybe.
You gotta figure out who that is. Like you freaking weirdo.
No, right? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Turns out it's JD. You're like, oh,
I'm sure it would be.
Sorry, bud.
If that were the case, I'd just be like, dude, just give me the $300.
Come to my house, drop it off, and we'll, it's a full service bar at this point.
I'll just let you listen to it.
It's like you're getting excited by proxy. It's okay. It's just close your eyes and pretend that. Just I got nothing. Move on.
Anywho, yeah, dude. I think I'm trying to. So, all right. So this one. I mean, I don't know. Dan, you might know about this. Maybe you do, Nick. I'm not sure, but you ever get the? I forget. I don't know what they're called, but I know they're like little tamarind candies that are usually like on a spoon.
Oh yes.
On a spoon?
Yeah. They're not homemade. That you actually buy them from the store that way.
Okay.
They're like little Mexican candies. They're like the tamarind candy. Sometimes they have the chili powder on them. Sometimes they don't.
Nice.
But those ones were always a treat to get because not very many people would fucking hand them out. But it had to be like that one like bice ass house in the neighborhood. They didn't buy the freaking American candy. They just bought that shit because it's at the store that they shop at. So it was always awesome because they always had a bunch and maybe give you like 2 or 3 of them. So that was always cool.
Dude, those were so good. I remember my neighbor would always hand out. It wasn't the spoons, but it was the ones that would be like tamalitos, just be like a little ball of tamarind wrapped in like a little corn husk.
Nice.
They were good stuff. Mexican candy was always a treat.
Ooh,
Nice.
or the mazapan.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That was yep.
Oh, dude, I fucking love those. I still love those.
Me
But
too.
God, I haven't had that in a while. I can't remember where. Oh, it was like a video I was watching. I think where it was just like, show me how. It was like Mexican dudes like, show me how you open a microphone. It was like you had to try to do it without breaking it, and almost everybody just fucking fails at it. And there was like one person that actually got it. They're like, "Oh my god, you're so Mexican" or some shit like that. I don't remember.
Damn.
It's like the Mexican version of that Squid Games candy.
Right. Oh, I think that's what it was, dude. I think that's what it was. I think it was like Squid Games, but in Mexico, and it was like open the mazapan.
Squid
Without
Games
breaking
but in
it.
Mexico.
Straight up, dude. I'm pretty sure that's what the video was.
Oh, that's funny.
That reminds me. There's this other dude. Oh, I don't know what his name is, but it's like a. Excuse me. I don't want to say he's a hillbilly, but he's definitely like a redneck dude. And I think his wife. I'm pretty sure his wife is Latino, but he gets like Mexican treats, and he mispronounces them. He mispronounces them. I know
That's
he
the guy
does it
that
on
always
purpose.
drinks the Doritos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gyarados.
Dude, that dude's hilarious.
I can't remember what was the other one that he got, but
You got some
He was
chicharrones too.
yeah, Chicharrones.
Some
And then freaking
chicharrones.
what do you call it? He had gotten the little spoons, the tamarindo spoons, and he was trying to freaking bite them, and he was hurting his teeth. He was like these are good. He was like, these are good as hell. I just can't get the stuff off of it. Like, you're not supposed to, dude. It's like you just lick it. It's like it's like how many centers or how many licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
The world may never know.
You never know.
If you got really good teeth, it's one.
True. If you got sensitive teeth, it's you just keep sucking.
Good
pal.
luck.
As long as it takes.
So let's see. So I'm thinking of a time when there was one time when I went trick or treating, and I can't remember if I was in middle school. I might have been like on the cusp of middle school, so it was probably like 4th or 5th grade. And I went out, like my mom and my aunt took me and my cousins out trick or treating, and we were in my aunt's neighborhood, and they lived in South Elgin, which, if you know South Elgin, it's not like a rich neighborhood, but there are some like richer neighborhoods, I guess. Or, you know, where people are like a little bit more well off and stuff. So like we went there, and I remember people were like giving out fistfuls of candy. And at this time, I don't even remember what I was dressed as that year, but I had I had gotten a, you know, it's just like a little plastic, you know, pumpkin bucket or whatever. And like, you know, we were, you know, going up to the houses trick or treating and stuff. We took my little cousin and my cousin who's my age, and they're giving us like, you know, like a fistful of candy each, and then like after like 4 or 5 houses, or we're like filled, like our buckets are like filled up. So my mom decided that she was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to my aunt's house and pick up the minivan. So she was just following us with the minivan. We went to the freaking. After we would fill it up, we would go back to the minivan and just dump it on like the floor of the minivan in the back. I shit you not, dude. We had a mountain of fucking candy at the end of the night, and then finally, like, we like so much so that we took it back to my grandma's house. My aunt dumped it all in like a garbage bag. We went back inside, or we went inside, dumped it out on the floor, and we like divvied it up. And they were like checking through it, obviously, like you check through candy to just make sure that, you know, there's no
razor blades and needles.
Razor blades or fucking hypodermic needles and shit. And then we just like split it. We split the candy amongst the 3 of us, the 3 kids and stuff.
What did you get for Halloween? Hepatitis. Damn.
Fuck it. I got a razor blade in my tongue. But yeah, dude. So like, I remember having a shit ton of candy. I don't remember exactly, but it was a lot. We had gotten so much candy. Do you guys remember the times that you got like either the most candy, or, you know, like you felt like you were like you just had so much candy after a night of trick or treating?
Dan, you go ahead.
Yeah, I think I had a couple nights like that, but I think it was one year. It was like the first year that we had really gone out trick or treating, like with my cousins and stuff. Because before that, you know, like my mom would just take me, or like I would go with a friend and their mom or something. But one year, like all our cousins got together. It was like a group of like 5 or 6 of us, and then like all the family. And we went down to Bartlett. And yeah, dude, we went, I don't know how many blocks we went through, but we spent like a good amount of time going up and down. And all these, like a lot of the houses were like giving out full-size candy bars, and the houses that weren't giving out full-size candy bars, they were giving out just fucking handfuls of candy. Yeah, dude. And I think even like towards the end of it, I think we were out, it wasn't super late, but we were out like a lot later than anybody else. And then like there was like 1 or 2 houses that just kind of gave us like the rest of the candy in their bowl, and we were just we had pillowcases just filled to the fucking brim with like candy. And yeah, I think that was like one of the best years that I remember for Halloween.
Oh yeah,
nice.
Yeah, so I think I've done a pretty decent job of setting you guys up from where I used to live in Carroll Stream, but like Ashley lived down the street from me, and a lot of my friends were on the same street as well. So like, you know, I lived on a semi-busy, I don't want to say it was a busy street, but like, you know, there's a lot of offshoots. My street was like the main street, and then there's like courts and other roads off of my street, like a busier neighborhood street. Ashley was down the street. My friend Paul was down another street, and then my friends Andrew, Sarah, and Bernie were down like another street. So what we did is, my house was the Halloween house. My mom absolutely loves Halloween. I can't tell you the amount of money and time we spent at Spirit Halloween store. I could tell you that it took her like the first 2 weeks of October to decorate the house. So like it was always one of those things where like let's meet at my house. We'll get gathered up and we'll just hit neighborhoods. So there was one year we started. I think we were in high school. I don't remember if it was maybe it was after. Maybe it was right after high school. I don't remember, but we started at Carroll Stream in my house. We went. We kind of just gathered everybody up. So we hit like my whole neighborhood, every offshoot of road by my house. Then we went over by Ashley's house, which is still technically Carroll Stream, but we went over like she's on a busier road, so we hit everything over there. And then we went to our friend's house in Bartlett. We did his whole court, and like because he lived right behind Bartlett Jewel. So like those bigger houses that are back there. So like they were giving out some decent sized candy bars, and like Dan, you had said like they weren't full size or king size. They were handfuls. So like it kind of made up for it. But I'm pretty sure that I ended up with 2 full pillowcases full of candy that year.
Wow.
On top of, I believe, my girlfriend. I have a hard time remembering if I was dating Ashley at the time or if I was with my ex. It's the only thing I can't remember. But I know that whoever I was with got it the same amount. So like we kind of, we had too much fucking candy. But and then I remember basically you had to know like where to go, right? Because like over by me it was, and you Dan, it was Bartlett, South Elgin, Wayne. I don't know if you've ever gone trick or treating in Wayne, but oh my god, it's rich. It's super rich over in Wayne.
It's a very small town, right?
Yeah. Yes. Very
Never
small.
been trick or treating there, but I know it's like just a freaking road long. So
it's hard to go though, because like every house has like a
It's so far too.
Yeah.
From each other.
Yes. So you risk basically getting obliterated by traffic. But yeah, I think that was the best year that we've ever had trick or treating. So
and how old were you then?
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember if it was like it was either junior or senior year of high school or like the year after high school.
Wow.
So
okay.
That's the thing about trick or treating when I was little. I like staying home because I like being around my mom's decorations and scaring people. And even when I was like in middle school, I liked doing that too. Like, the whole like, oh, dress me up as a scarecrow, I'll sit in a chair and scare every little MFer that comes up to get candy. Like that was my thing. I was part of the aesthetic.
Nice.
So like I would go out for a little bit, do a little bit of trick or treating, and then be like, all right, I want to go home and just like scare everybody. And that's kind of like what JK used to do as well. Like that was his thing. Like in his neighborhood, like he set up like haunted houses and stuff like that in his backyard and whatnot. I wanted to do that really bad. Like I tried to convince my mom to let me do it in the garage, but my garage was like too small and it it had a whole bunch of nonsense in it, so it never worked out. But we had a haunted yard one year. I was just like, I can't remember if I was a zombie or a skeleton, but like I was just like shuffling around the yard and chasing kids when they came up, kind of thing. So like in that aspect, JK and I have a lot in common.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's when he was at Gino's party. Him and my mom got along pretty well because like they're the Halloweeners is what we call them. So, but yeah, when I was little, I was not a big like go out and trick or treat all night long for candy. I was like, all right, let me get some, and then I want to come home and be with my mom and dad and my sister to do this stuff. So there was one year, if I may continue.
By all means.
This was definitely after high school. And, Saw would always come out around Halloween. So one year, I think it was 4 or 5 was coming out. And they did this thing where, like, you can type in a name on Saw's website and it would make, like a phonetic thing for their name. So, like from the movie. So I actually, I kind of forced her to watch the first movie with me because we were together at the time, and it gave her nightmares, and she's like, I'll never watch another Saw movie again, blah, blah, blah. Well, then I guess her sorority sisters in college convinced her to go see Saw 2, And she went, and like she was like, that was the worst idea, nightmares again. And she's like, I can't do it. It's like anytime after that, like she would be over and like saw a commercial would come on. She would freak out, plug her ears, go upstairs, like just get away from it because she couldn't handle it. Well, being the asshole that I am, I put her name in the website, and I recorded a whole like thing for her, like, oh, I want to play a game, Ashley, blah 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 blah, and I like basically orchestrated a haunted house just for her. And
Nice.
so like I have pictures of it. I'll have to show you guys at some point. But like I set my own traps and stuff like that in the house. So like for her, she had to go through and can't remember what I made her do. Find a key to unlock a lockbox or something like that. Just like typical Saw shit, right?
As you do.
As I do, yes. And one of my friends, or no, my brother was in the bathtub with water. Like we poured Kool-Aid in the bathtub to make it blood red, and we like threw spaghetti and noodles to make it look like his guts had fallen out. I put a lot of work into this. It was awesome, and I think if it was anybody, Ashley appreciated it. But like, and I got her good. She was scared for sure, but then like, I don't know. It was awesome. It was probably one of my favorite things I've ever done on Halloween.
Nice.
And now I'm married to her. But I'll have to show you guys the pictures in person because I don't know where they're even at right now, but I'm sure I could dig them out. But one of the things we did was one of my other friends was there, and there was a group of them. So like what I did was I kind of pulled them like one by one to like go search for something, and then they like died in their trap like in the movie. So like I had a circular saw that I like had go off, and I had my friend scream as loud as he could, so it sounded like he
Oh my
got a glitter.
gosh.
Oh yeah, no. Like I said, I put a lot of work into it. And then I unplugged the circular saw and made him lay next to it, like made it look like his arm had come off. It was mwah.
That's insane.
Oh, it was great. So, but yeah, candy.
Well, I don't know that I could top that. I never did any. We never did any like super spooky decorations at home. It was my mom liked the cutesy stuff, so I mean, like she would put up, some of the, she'd put up like the spider webs and, like the orange lights, or we'd carve pumpkins, and she'd do like tombstones and skeletons here and there or whatever. One year I tried to do like a little bit more of a spooky thing, and I even played like some spookier music and stuff like that to like try and scare people, but everybody was coming during the day, so it didn't really work the way I wanted it to. But my whole thing was if we weren't trick-or-treating, we would go to haunted houses, and I loved going to haunted houses so much so that like they don't scare me anymore. So if I do go to them now, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really go to them anymore. Like I really used to like really like them a lot, but now, like I said, because I'm not scared of them anymore. Like I just walk through them and I'm just like, good one. It's just like, so I kind of ruin it for everybody. I'm just like, fuck, dude. So I just like, I don't really go to them anymore, but I mean, they're still fun. They're still fun to go to and see like things that people try or whatever to try and scare you and shit. What about you, Dan? Any spooky decorations or like a little haunted house in the neighborhood, or maybe going to haunted houses yourself?
I don't like haunted houses, so no.
No.
But no, I don't think we really did much as decorations. Like we would just do, like the spider webs, and then I don't know if you remember those the orange jack-o'-lantern bags you'd fill with leaves.
Yep.
We would, yeah, we would always do those. That was the only way my mom would get me to clean up the leaves. But
Nice.
but then my cousins would always do like a little setup. Like they would make like kind of like a hallway from the sidewalk going up to their house, and like cover it, with like trash bags, so it's like a dark hallway, and they would put up like decorations in there, like
Nice.
so kind of like a mini like haunted house, and like be dressed up and everything. So we would always, like, after we would trick-or-treating, we would go over to their house, or we would go over to their house and then go trick or treating and just spend the day over there. But yeah, that's pretty much what we would do for the most part.
Nice. What haunted houses have you been to, Nico?
So there's one that they used to. I don't know if they even still do it, but there's one in Elgin at Turner Hall that they used to do. I remember going to one as a kid, and I honestly don't remember where it is. I want to say it's in Elgin somewhere, but like,
is that the one in the old casket factory?
Possibly, I don't know. But there's another one that they do on the east side of Elgin, over near Raymond Street. That like I went to the last time I went to it had to have been like a few years ago running now, but it was pretty good. But again, I didn't get scared, so I was at the front of the pack, so I was just like not really getting scared, and I think the performers were getting kind of shitty with me.
Oh,
so they were like, they just like didn't do shit. They because they try to jump out and scare you, or they might like put their hands on you or in your face or whatever. And so they just stopped doing it to me, and they just started doing it to like everybody behind me. I was just like, oh. I want to say I've been to Statesville at least once.
I was there, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I don't really remember. Like I said, it's been a while since I've gone to one, and I used to try to go to them all the time, but I kind of stopped going just because. Yeah, that is, like I said, I still want to ruin it for everybody else because they're all getting scared and I'm not, and I'm just like, ooh, okay. So, what about you? What other ones have you?
I think I've just done Basement of the Dead, and then Statesville.
Basement of the Dead. Where is that one at?
Oh man, I don't remember. I have to look it up.
Yeah, I remember hearing it, but I don't know if it's in Aurora.
Aurora. Yep. I was gonna say Algonquin, but you're right. It's Aurora.
Oh, I think I have been to that one actually.
Yeah, that one's decent. Actually, I like Statesville too. I mean, they're not scary. It's just you kind of can anticipate what's going to happen. So it's just like we were talking about our last episode, where about the whole wanting to get scared because it's that time of year thing.
Right.
I don't really feel like the haunted houses do it either for me. I like don't get me wrong. I like the feeling that it gives me because it's it's the unknown and stuff like that. But it's not scary. I'm like, oh yeah, you jumped out at me. Oh, your costume's cool. Oh, like the rooms off to the side are cool. Like the one room in Statesville, spoilers, the one that spins around. That room is awesome. I love that. But I was like, it's not scary. It's just disorienting.
Right.
So, but speaking on that, if I may continue, I did take some of your movie suggestions from last time.
Ooh.
I did watch at JK's house. We watched Bring Her Back, and I kind of guessed the movie at the beginning, which is like me. It's just what I do, unfortunately. It was good. I liked it, but it wasn't really like, holy crap, this is scary. Like, it was creepy.
Yeah.
And I like that I got creeped out by it because not a lot of stuff can do that, right? So, it was good. I enjoyed that movie. Dan, what was the one you suggested that was like, oh, this might really get you? I don't have my list in front of me, or do I? And I'm just not seeing it. Hold on a second. I might have the list. Was it The Orphan?
No, I don't think so.
Or was it Hereditary?
I think it was. Did Nikko suggest Hereditary, or did I?
I don't remember. I thought one
I know
of you.
we were both talking about it, so.
I wound up watching The Orphan, again, creepy, but not like whoa, scary, right? So, but all in all, good movies. I enjoyed them. It's one of those ones where I would definitely watch it again. So, but yeah, those are back to off my tangent. Back to your haunted houses. I think those are the only two I've done. I was supposed to go to whichever one is in the old casket factory in Elgin one year, but I wound up having a game night instead. So we kind of like, the plan was for like everyone to go, but then everyone's like, oh, let's just do a game night and drink and get drunk. And I was like, yeah, that sounds fun. So a few people left my house to go do it, and like, oh, you should come with us. Ashley's here, and I was like, you're right. And then I didn't go. So, but yeah.
So, well, Dan, you said you don't like haunted houses.
I don't.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just don't. I've only ever been to one. It was some random one in Wisconsin. One time I was up in the Dells, and I just never went to one after that.
No, okay. Just no desire to be scared.
Yeah, I think it's just no desire to be scared. I just rather not. But I mean, I do like Fright Fest and stuff. And
yeah, but you know you're at Six Flags, and you kind of know what to expect there, right?
Yeah, I think. But no, yeah, I mean, I haven't been. Was there one that they did? Was Evil Intentions in Elgin?
That's the one I've been to in Elgin. Yeah, Evil Intentions. It's in an old warehouse. I don't know if that's the casket factory, but I know it's an old warehouse. Because there's a lot of old warehouses like right there. But yeah, I've been to that one too.
Yeah, I think I've done that one just because I had a friend that worked there, and that's the only reason I ever went. And
nice.
I mean, yeah, I don't really have a desire to. I think one thing that I have seen that I would love to do is they don't do it nearby. I think it was in like Wisconsin or something, but it was like a haunted corn maze, like at night with actual like haunt actors, and not like the because you know how they have like the regular corn mazes at these at some of like the pumpkin patches, but
yeah,
it was supposed to be. I saw it a few years back. I don't know if they kept doing it, but it was like a huge corn maze, and they had like safe areas, and like it was supposed to be like a pretty like scary thing, and from the videos it did look scary. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up and I'm gonna send it to you guys. But yeah, I did want to do that, but it was like super far at the time.
Dang.
But yeah.
Well, Nikko, have you heard of I think it's called McCamey Manor or something like that in Kentucky?
Oh my gosh, dude! I've seen videos on that shit.
So.
It's so it's basically you have to sign a waiver.
No.
And the waiver states I've seen it online, but like, and like the waiver could be part of the aesthetic too, because it's like the waiver you sign basically is saying like our actors can touch you, they're allowed to like cut your hair and deface you and stuff like that, but you you have a chance to win money. And like basically it's like a lot of people are saying like some of the stuff that I read about it, like they would drive up to it and like they would get stopped by like a security guard, and like they'd be getting asked questions, and then somebody would like jump in their car and basically like borderline kidnap them and then bring them into the haunted house. Oh
yeah, it starts right away.
Yep, exactly. So now I don't know how true any of that is. I'm not speaking from experience. I'm just speaking purely by what I've read. And I want to say that there was a documentary or a YouTube documentary done on the place. And like the people around the haunted house don't care for it. Like they want to shut it down.
Oh, yeah. I think they call the cops on them like all the time.
All the time, yes. So
it's some crazy shit though.
Yeah.
I saw that documentary. I think it might have been on Hulu, but
maybe it was.
I saw it and it was just, dude, it's insane. He like waterboards people.
Yes, yeah. there was somebody that like put in a lawsuit.
Oh, he's been sued multiple times.
Yeah, because I want to say they ripped someone's tooth out.
Yeah,
Oh,
But the crazy thing is, all of that is in the contract,
Right.
and I think that's how he's like avoided like any like having to pay people that sue him, and he doesn't even charge for it. I think all he asks is he has people to bring like dog food for. I think he has like some sort of like animal foundation or like a rehoming thing for dogs, and that's all he asked for is like a donation for dog food. So there's like a bunch of people that are saying like because he's not even charging for anything, like he's got to be like a psychopath or like a sociopath
Yes.
or
Yep.
something.
Yep.
And it's just I've seen some of the videos and it's fucking insane, dude.
Right.
Like like they duct tape people, they rip their hair out, fucking waterboard them, leave them hanging upside down for hours.
Hours,
which is
yeah,
insane. It's crazy shit, dude.
that's insane.
Yeah, no, you should definitely look that up, Nikko. It's pretty fucking wild.
Nah, dude. See, I couldn't go to nothing like that.
I'm not saying we should go. I'm just saying.
No, well, at least watch the documentary.
Oh yeah, no,
It's fucked
I
up.
will. I'm just saying. I don't think I could ever fucking. There's no way in hell anybody could ever talk me into being like, yeah, let's go do this. I'd be like, no. The second somebody actually puts their fucking hands on me, it's gonna fucking be over.
You're fighting back.
Uh,
That's the other thing. You can't fight them back.
Yeah, okay.
So
That's all
and you
I can
should
say,
look it up though. Just read what it says. You're like, I swear, like you're gonna be like, what the actual fuck?
I remember reading something like it before, but I didn't get too far into researching it because I was like, what the fuck? This is nuts. And I didn't kind of believe it, but that's fucking wild, dude. Fucking wild. Well. So Nikki kind of touched on it a little bit. You were talking you basically said that like you didn't really trick or treat that much as a kid, and you did a little bit more as you were like a teenager.
Yeah.
And getting out of high school and stuff. And then obviously you have a son now, so like you go trick or treating with him and everything.
Yep.
But so when was the time that you guys like kind of felt, I don't know if maybe too old for it, or like you just kind of like stopped going trick or treating and just really just started like, I don't know, kind of doing your own thing, or I guess that's what I'm going for, is like kind of doing your own thing on Halloween that's not trick or treating, and kind of doing quote unquote adult things or things that aren't trick or treating.
I mean, I trick or treated up until the 2011. Because when I was at my mom's house, I would go out. Until I moved out, I stopped trick or treating when I moved into my apartment with Ashley, which would have been 2012. So I was what? So 2011, 2021. So I'm not good at math.
Did you say 2011 to 2021?
No, well, yeah, I was trying to do tens. I was 25 when I stopped.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no, I went for a long time, but I always try to get like. So the last time I went trick or treating, this is when Spirit was kind of like, not that Spirit's not a good Halloween store, but like it was like a year, like it was still in its like heyday where they had like the fog machines going and they would play creepy music and like the stores would be dark, and the people that would help you were kind of like semi dressed up and creepy. Now you go in there and they're playing like Britney Spears and it's like so bright in there. It's like, okay, yeah, this is
so scary.
Yeah.
Kind of like Hot Topic turning into an anime store instead of a fucking goth store.
Yep. But like they had creepy costumes back then, and like specifically they had like this. They called it was like Wicked of Oz or something like that. And I went as the Scarecrow, and that costume, like my mom got freaked out at that costume.
Oh wow!
Oh, it was great. It was a fantastic costume. Props to whoever made it. You know, I still have that costume to this day. I didn't want to get rid of it.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
fit in it because I'm like 40 times bigger now than I was when I back then. But so yeah, 25, and then as soon as I moved into my apartment, I stopped trick or treating. And the sad part about living in my apartment was that we didn't get any trick or treaters either. So it was kind of like Halloween was kind of dead, unless I went over by my mom's. But I was doing what you guys are doing for work at the time, or I was overnights.
Okay.
So like, yeah. But then when I was doing what you guys are doing for work, they kind of didn't care back then. So like, I would have to work on Halloween. So yeah, it wasn't always a fun time. But yeah, now that I have Gino, technically I went trick or treating today.
Right.
But like, it's funny because like when I was trick or treating, like I was like, oh, I want all this candy to eat. He just wants the candy to get candy in his bucket. He did not care. His main goal was to fill his bucket as many times as he could.
Hey, more candy for you.
I don't need it, but yes, basically more candy for me. Which is funny because I actually went to Costco and she bought 2 bags of like the candy we always have kind of sitting on the bowl when you guys are here for D&D. She bought 2 bags of those candies. We went through half a bag of that. So we have a whole bag of that candy for us. Plus whatever Gino got. And it's not that we didn't have a lot of trick-or-treaters. It was Gino has gone trick-or-treating so many times this year that we just reused his candy from that after we picked out most of the good stuff.
Right.
So,
right.
But I'll let Dan talk. But I want to set you guys up how my Halloweens have been since I've moved to this house. So, but yeah, you can go ahead and tell us how old you were when you stopped trick or treating.
I think last time I went trick or treating was I was in high school, and I think I was driving already because I remember we had drove out to Barrington Hills.
Of course you did.
To go trick or treating out there, and I think it might have been my junior year of high school, but yeah, that's the last time I remember we went trick or treating. Was out in big ass houses in Barrington Hills. And yeah, lots of full size candy bars. There's lots of candy. It reminded me a little bit of that one time when I told you guys about earlier, just having so much candy, and it was fun. I would have definitely gone again if I had more friends I would have wanted to, but it was a good time. But yeah, that was my last time going trick or treating.
Nice.
For sure. So I'm just gonna it's like I feel like there's a 3-year span of when, like, how it kind of tapered off for me. So the first time I remember not really being able to, but like where my mom fully trusted me to like go out on my own on Halloween. I think I was in 7th grade, so I was probably like, what was it, like 13? I was probably like 12 or 13. I think I was 13. And it was me, my cousin Isaiah, and then my best friend, who he used to live across the street from me, basically. So we, I think like we went out like a little bit during the day, and like we went with my mom, and she was just like, you know what, you're old enough, go, you guys watch out for each other and stuff like that. Just stick around the neighborhood, don't go across 25. Just stick around here, and like you got to be home by X time or whatever, right? So we went around, and I don't even remember what I was dressed as that year for Halloween. So like, but we went around like, and it was crazy because like we were like some of the only people out. Like during the day there was definitely like a lot of younger kids and stuff like that, and there was a lot more people out. But then like once it started getting dark or whatever, there was like nobody outside. So we went around trick or treating, and like we had our pillowcases and stuff like that. I remember because we were like some of the only people out, people were like, they were like basically giving us the full bowl of candy. So like I remember coming home, and I think my mom told me to be home by like 9:30 or something like that, and I got home and she was like, I mean, it's a Friday. So long as you stick around the next couple of blocks or whatever, you guys can stay out if you want. So we went out again. Mind you, I had already had like a full bag of like a full freaking bag of candy. I emptied it out, went and filled it up again, just in a few blocks because we were the only people freaking knocking on doors, and everybody was just like, I mean, we want to get rid of this candy. Nobody's been coming around for the last couple of hours, so yeah, you guys can just have this. And just freaking dumping candy in our bags and stuff. So yeah, so like that was kind of the start of it. So I was out on my own, like fully for the first time. And then the next year, I think I was in 8th grade. I had a girlfriend. So I had a girlfriend who happened to be friends with my cousin. And so I went over to my cousin's house, and I met her up over there, and we went trick-or-treating and stuff. At first we went trick-or-treating with like my little cousin and like my aunt and stuff like that, and then she was like, all right, well, you guys can go, trick-or-treating or whatever by yourselves now and shit. And so we were trick-or-treating or whatever. I remember I was dressed up as the Crow. I don't remember what my girlfriend was dressed up as, and my cousin, I know she was like some dead like bride or some shit like that. Didn't get as much candy that time, even though we were in South Elgin. So like, I was a little disappointed that year, but really I wasn't that focused on the candy. So insinuate that how you will.
So when you asked earlier, when you said, what did you want to get for Halloween? That Halloween you wanted to get laid?
I was trying. But yeah, so like that was like one of the last times I remember going trick-or-treating, because then after that, and I was in high school. Like after I turned 15, I remember we went trick-or-treating that year. I went trick-or-treating with some friends I had made in school, because I started at school in Elgin at this time. And I wasn't even dressed up. I just we went around with like a freaking pillowcase and was like trick-or-treating. And people were very like stingy and shit. They're like, you're not even wearing costumes. Get out of here. Like, all right. So, and I mean, like, literally we were like walking all over town. And like trick-or-treating, and a few people here and there would give us candy, other people would not so much. So like, I didn't even end up coming home with any candy. I just mainly ate all the shit that we got. And I think after that, I don't think I went trick-or-treating ever again, because then it was just like, oh, no treats. So I guess it's time to start, passing out tricks. So freaking, listen, egging and
so I beat up old people.
And, yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. No, but like smashing pumpkins and freaking egging houses.
He said a band name.
I did say a band name, and I like them too. Anyways, but yeah, I think it was by 15. I was done trick or treating, and then after that, I was just kind of doing my own thing after that. So
nice.
Mostly getting in trouble.
Yeah, no, I trick or treated for a long time. I just because I liked Halloween, so I was like, yeah. What costume can I put on that's gonna scare the hell out of everybody in my neighborhood? This one, done.
Nice.
So, yep. But so, what has Halloween turned in for you guys? Because I could tell you what it has turned in for me. Even before Gino was born.
Like what it's turned into?
Yeah, like so I guess what did you guys do today for Halloween besides work?
Not shit, unfortunately.
I was gonna say I didn't even watch any freaking scary movies, dude. I watched wrestling and then knocked the fuck out.
Okay. So what Halloween has turned into since I moved in this house, as you guys know, and I think I've said multiple times on this podcast, my friend Sarah and Matt live like across the alley from us, and my friend Andrew had built a house next to us. He's since moved a little bit further south to a different neighborhood, with his significant other. So like they were very much involved in the Halloweens that we've had here, but So like the very first Halloween we had here, we went to Sarah's house, and like the park is in front of Sarah's house. So like there's a lot of kids. So we're like, oh, well, our house. I don't know if you two have ever seen the front of my house when you've been here, but like it's just kind of like there's no street or anything like that. So like there's a sidewalk, so you can come up to my front door, but and they do, but we're like, screw it, let's just go over to Sarah's house. So like what I used to do is I used to have this 12 by 12 tent that we got for I think Christmas one year, because like obviously we like to host parties and barbecues and stuff like that. So what I would do is I'd bring over the tent to Sarah's house and I'd decorate the tent, and we'd hand out candy under the tent. And then we're like, well, we got a lot of adults that walk their kids around, so what can we do for the adults? We started doing fireball shots for the adults. So like every year for the past 10 years I've been in this house. No, it hasn't been 10, 18. 7.5 years I've been in this house. For the last 7 years, we've been the top. Like we have a neighborhood Facebook page, and like our house is like the talk of the Facebook page because we hand out shots to the adults. So like we had a guy come over. He's like, I've been here every year for the past 7 years. He's like, I love the shots. He's like, you guys are fantastic. So that's what Halloween turned into. And obviously, since Chino's been born, besides today or whatever, the last 3 years we've gone out with him. Like I think last year it was very cold, so he only hit like a couple of houses. But the year before that, I think it snowed, so we were not very long. But this year, he wanted to go everywhere. So we went out for a while. And then I kind of doubled back to Sarah's to help them with like passing out candy. So basically, there's 3 bowls of candy in front of Sarah's house. So, tell the kids take a few pieces from each bowl, and then we yell for the adults to get a shot.
Nice.
And then we take it. 9 times out of 10, you take a shot with them. So, but yeah. One year we had JK over, and he dressed up as a zombie that looked like he had come out of like the grass. So like he had like mud and grass and all this stuff all over him, and I guess he scared a lot of kids that year. It was amazing. So, but now that he's got his own house, he kind of does that at his house, and then obviously his movie nights, and he's hosted a Halloween party the last like 3 years at his house. So, which we went to recently, and I dressed up as Ashley, and Ashley dressed up as me. And you guys definitely got pictures of that. So
yeah, that was pretty awesome.
It was fun. So, I quite enjoyed wearing a dress. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah.
I could deal without. What?
Go ahead.
I was like, I could deal without the long hair. I didn't like that, and I could deal without the makeup. That was a little. Like if I was told I could wear dresses and didn't have to wear like makeup and stuff like that, I might do it. It was comfortable.
I mean, hey man, nobody's telling you can't wear makeup.
Well, stop,
or you can't wear a dress. It's 2025, man.
True, that's true.
You can wear dresses if you want to.
You're not wrong. But
that's pretty cool though, man. Yeah, I remember you telling me that like around the time we started working together that's what you did for Halloween and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I like Halloween. I should have had you guys come over. We could have did a shot, and then you guys could have went trick or treating and skipped down the alleyway, and I'm just kidding.
So just kind of touching on the costumes a little bit. So was there a costume that you guys like something that you dressed up as for Halloween that you like really loved to the point where you either wanted to do it again or that it was just like your favorite of that, that you like that like kind of stands out to you that you remember and be like, yeah, that one was my favorite?
All of them.
All of them.
Well, like I said, the Scarecrow one was good. I went as a Reaper the year before that.
Nice.
I got the mask that had the glowing red eyes, so like I really like that because like a lot of the kids were afraid. Like, I don't want to say like afraid of me, but like, you know, they were like, When Gina was born, Ashley went as a female vampire. I went as a male vampire, and Gina went as a baby vampire.
Nice.
So we had that going. I mean, I got lazy when Gina was getting a little older because, like, I think the one year we just threw on hockey jerseys. We were like, hey, we're rivals. So, I mean, that one is whatever. But like some of my better costumes when I was like at my parents' house. I liked a lot of those. There was some that were like before Spirit was a thing that my mom and I put some work into. That I don't know if I would have the patience to do again. But I remember one year my sister went as a bag of M&Ms, and but the thing that sucked was like, you know, a plain M&M bag is brown. So but like my mom's like, well, I don't want to do all this work with these balloons and stuff like that to just put them in a brown bag, and she looks like a garbage bag. So we made it a clear bag of M&Ms.
Oh.
So you can see all the work we did on the balloons, and it was cool. Like, it was a lot of work for her. But I don't remember what I did that year. But I don't know. I think the Scarecrow from Wicked of Oz is probably my favorite costume.
Daniel, what about you?
I think my favorite costume that I had, it was a costume that I had wanted for a few years growing up. I don't know if you remember when Spirit did those jesters that were like half and half. I know they had a black and white one, like a checkered one.
Yes.
Yeah, and then a red and black one. I'd wanted one of them so bad, and then one year my mom finally bought me one, and I wore it for like 3 years straight, I think.
Nice.
That's awesome. Nice, very nice.
But yeah, that was my favorite one that I can remember.
Okay.
How about you, Nikko?
So there's three that I can remember. One for sure was like my favorite, but there's two. Like I remember one as a kid. I remember having the I'm pretty sure it was the Adam West freaking Batman cowl.
Nice.
Because I remember it had short ears and it had the like eyebrows in it or whatever. So I remember doing that like as a young kid, and then I think I still for some reason had the costume a few years later, so I remember doing it again. I think I went as a Red Power Ranger like 3 or 4 times as a little kid as well. But the one that I really liked, this was like because I started getting older and I was a little bit more into like, you know, dark, twisted stuff. Freaking, I was a Grim Reaper a couple years in a row. I had this. I don't even remember where my parents got it, but like, so I had like skeleton gloves. I had the skull mask, and then there was a chest, like a chest piece that you could wear that had like you could pump fake blood so it looked like your chest was
I remember those.
Oh man, dude, I loved that thing so much. Like when I bought it, but like when my mom bought it for me, I remember wearing it that night and like almost fucking it up because I was like, I was so excited and shit. I was like, look at this is fucking cool. And I showed my dad, and he was just like, oh yeah, that's really cool. And then it like got clogged or something, so we had to like clean it and freaking do it again. But yeah, it was like that, but variations of that every year. So like, the first year obviously was with the chest. The second year, I think I did the chest again, but I don't remember if the blood worked anymore. And then the next year, like I remember just having the cloak on, the gloves, and I might have had the mask with me, but I don't think I wore it very often. So I just like, I had it with me, but I didn't wear it. And I just had like the sickle or the scythe or whatever with me. So I just like walked around like that. I was like, I just like this, how this looks. I wish I could walk around like this all the time. At that time, I was getting really into like the Grim Reaper and stuff too. So, but yeah, that was probably my favorite costume was the Grim Reaper and the variations of it that I had. Hell, up until like probably a few years ago, I actually still had the gloves that went with that costume. I would just like wear them from time to time, like randomly as fuck. But yeah, that was definitely my favorite costume. In terms of like other ones, I don't really remember many. I think I dressed up as a ninja like 1 or 2 years. Like I said, I know I definitely did Power Rangers for a couple of years as a younger kid.
Nice.
I did the Crow the last year before, well, the year before my last year trick or treating, and that one was really simple. I did that face makeup, obviously, and then I just like took an old black shirt of mine and just like ripped holes in it, and I already had a pair of like black jeans that had holes in it and stuff, so I just like wore that, and I just like added some like black boots and a leather jacket. Bam, the Crow. Not a very good one, but it was a simple one. It was my first, like, not my first homemade costume. I gotta imagine that wasn't my first one, but the first one I did that I remember. So, any other standouts in costumes that you guys can remember?
Except for the one from when I went to the Halloween costume as Ashley. No, not really. Or a Halloween party as Ashley.
Honestly, dude, that was a good one.
That was hilarious, yeah.
Right?
It was pretty hilarious.
The only thing that we went back and forth about was I was like, you want me to shave my beard? And she's like, no. She's like, you worked hard on it. And I was like, yeah, but I'm going as you, so. And she's like, no, don't shave your beard. And then like we were at Spirit, and I was like, are you gonna buy a beard? And she's like, no. And then she's like, wait, I want the beard. And I was like, oh. I'm like, so do you want me to shave then? No. And I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah. So I was a bearded version of Ashley, and Ashley was me.
Nice.
Yep. It was good stuff, though. We had a lot of fun. Well, I had a lot of fun about her.
I think I remember last year, weren't you a safety inspector?
I was OSHA last year, yeah.
OSHA, yeah.
Did I tell you? Do you know why? Do you remember why I did that?
I know it had something to do with somebody at work, but I just don't remember.
So JK,
Exactly.
His house didn't have a railing from his upstairs to his downstairs, and he had laminate flooring. So at one point when we were playing D&D at his house, Ashley had slipped down the stairs.
Oh, no.
And she kind of got a big bruise on her booty cheeks. So like that year, like right before the Halloween party, JK and his brother built a railing. So like I went as the OSHA inspector to inspect the railing and see if it was up to standards, and then I was rating the rest of his house, like, oh, these cabinets aren't up to standards, because like he's been working on his house since he got it. So like I was just like, and I had like code violation sheets that Ashley had printed. I had everything. So
Nice.
It was authentic. It was fantastic. Everyone loved my costume last year, and they loved it this year.
Nice.
So we were into it. Like we were into it for the first while. Like we first got there. Everyone was calling Ashley me and me Ashley. So yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time.
What about you, Dan? Any standout costumes that you can remember?
Not lately, honestly. I don't think I ever really did too much. I sometimes I wish I did, but I think like I just ended up procrastinating a lot, and then when the time came, it was like super late and had to do something like last minute. But yeah, I do remember when I was younger, when you brought up the like ribcage piece. I remember I had a Scream mask with the same thing with the blood on it.
Yeah.
And you had the heart, you would pump it.
Yep.
and I used that for a few years until like it stopped pumping, or like one of the lines like broke or something, and it was just fake blood everywhere.
Oh, nice.
Squirt.
But yeah, dude, those things were the best. I remember they had like a Scream one. They had I think they had like a Skull one too that did it. It was
Yeah, I'm pretty
sick.
sure they did. That was like the thing for a while.
Dude, it
that.
was, and I hated it because I don't know if it was a save for your school, but when we go to school, they wouldn't let you wear masks in the school, and I wanted to take it so bad.
I don't remember. I know in my elementary school, I don't think it was really a thing, but by the time I got to middle school, it might have been. And it was funny because, like, I think there were some guys who like just didn't want to fully dress up. They just did masks. They just didn't end up going as anything because they only had masks and shit, so they weren't allowed to put them on. I do. Okay, there's another thing. I remember. This was by the time I was already. God, I had to have been like 20. Maybe I was 21. I don't remember, but when I was working at Arby's, I remember because I was a manager at this time, but they actually allowed us to dress up for Halloween, and so when I heard that, I took it seriously, quote unquote, and I was like, oh, dude, I got the freaking perfect thing that I'm gonna be. So I decided to be
McDonald's.
Decided to make my no, that would have been even funnier, but I wasn't into funny costumes. I was into like doing like cool costumes and shit. So I freaking I made a Bane mask, like a wrestling mask.
Nice.
I found out how to do it, do an easy version of it, and I I cut out the eye holes, and then I found like this mesh material that I could like put on the inside. I ended up, I think, taping it on the inside just because the glue wouldn't work or whatever. I had some fingerless gym gloves, and then just like I think I wore like some cargo pants and like a cut off t-shirt. And then I found this I don't even remember what the tube was made of, but I found this tube that I put just green I put water with green food coloring in it down the tube, and then I like sealed the tube up. I melted it so that the tube was sealed, and had it go from the back of my head to like my basically my wrist. It's for his like venom tubes. And so I went to work dressed like that, and I got a lot of compliments on it. So
that's awesome.
I think I still have that mask somewhere, but I don't think I have the tube that goes with it. But yeah, that was I kind of started getting me into like cosplay a little bit. I don't do a lot of cosplay now, but I dabble here and there with costume ideas and shit. So for like Comic-Cons and stuff. So
I was gonna say that sounds like a pretty sick cosplay.
It wasn't too bad back in the day.
That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
Or Nick, I know you said that you made some costumes and stuff before too, right?
Yeah. I mean, nothing crazy, but my mom and I worked on a Reaper costume together, like the Grim Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
So we've done that. She's done the thing for my sister. I can't really remember a lot of my childhood costumes is the thing. So I should, but I know one year I went as Mario, one year I went as Sonic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
My sister went as Pac-Man one year.
Nice.
Which my mom awesome. Made. Yeah. And I want to say I was I think going as like a wraith, It was supposed to be a ghost with like an axe or like something like that, and my mom came out like she made something that everyone kind of like really liked. So I was able to wear that one to school,
Nice.
which I think was the only thing I couldn't have was I couldn't have my weapon with me because we couldn't have weapons at my school.
Oh, yeah.
So, but she made me like a paper weapon or something like that or something. I had some prop, so there was something I had. I just don't remember what it was. That was a fun one. I'm trying to remember. There's something else that her and I worked on together when I was little, but I can't think of it. So I'm not sure. I plead the fifth.
For sure. Dan, what about you? Any like homemade costumes or low budget costumes?
I don't think I've ever really. Well, I did do a couple low budget ones. Like I said, it was last minute stuff that I kind of procrastinated. I think last year when me and Brianna went to a Halloween party, we just kind of dressed up as a cat and a mouse. So she just painted like mouse, like a mouse nose on me, and then I just threw on like those headbands, like mouse ears, and she did the cat ears.
Oh, you were the mouse.
Yeah, I was a mouse. She was a cat.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I think that same year on different Halloween party, we just kind of threw on all black and then a little bit of blood for vampires. We did do the fangs, and we tried so hard to get them to work. I think we kind of got them right, the moldable ones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and like they were good for a little bit, and after a while, I don't know what happened with like the mix for the mold. It just wasn't holding up anymore.
Right.
But yeah, that's pretty much the extent of my creativity there. Like I feel like I have a lot of good ideas, but it's just hard to make them happen.
As I said, the question is, can you execute on the good ideas?
Exactly. It sounds good in my head, and then when it comes time to kind of get everything together, it's like, oh fuck.
Execution's hard when it comes to that stuff. Yeah. You need time and money, and
time
I feel like,
and money.
Yep.
Most of those.
Very limited resources.
Definitely. Yeah, dude. I think it wasn't the last time I made a costume, but the last time I made a costume for Halloween. I did the character's name is Eraserhead from My Hero Academia. Because I had long hair at the time. So I was like, oh yeah, this will work. So, and for the most part, it was a fairly like low effort costume, other than his goggles and his scarf. So his scarf was like a long freaking, supposed to be able to like whip it and like grab like people with it and shit. So like, and I wasn't going for just like, oh yeah, let me just go get like a fucking, a scarf from the store. So I actually bought like, it was like pleather or faux leather like material, and like cut it and freaking like glued it together so that I could like wrap it around, like basically make a scarf out of it. And then I bought, I think it was like, it had to have been like PVC or like PVC foam or some shit like that I made the freaking goggles out of. Like I started on the goggles, I don't know, at least a couple of weeks out from Halloween. And then I remember doing the scarf like the night before. Because like I was working a lot, so I was just like, I almost never had time to do stuff, but I was like, I still wanted to do it. So I was like literally like, I don't know, started it at like 11 o'clock at night and finished it at like probably 3 a.m. Let it dry, and then freaking like basically got it ready for the festivities the next day.
Nice.
But yeah, Other than that, I mean, it's been a while since I've actually dressed up for Halloween, so
I mean, you dress up every day.
oh yeah,
Oh!
I'm a scary monster every day.
There you are. I agree.
Yeah, I know.
I agree with this. Oh!
Shut up, bitch!
Oh.
What?
Shut up,
Nope.
bitch!
There it is.
Oh, you did it. It came through.
You did
Oh,
twice.
I didn't hear it the first time.
You want me to double shut up?
Yeah. No.
Shut up, beef.
There we go. Well, so we hit costumes, we hit some haunted houses, we hit candy. Is there any like Halloween traditions you guys have besides like the trick or treating or haunted houses?
Drinking.
That's an anytime tradition.
No, not really. I mean, we used to carve pumpkins all the time at my house. And I think as soon as we did it the first couple years in the apartment, and then Ash and I were just like, yeah, fuck this. So, Gino's not into it right now. Otherwise, I think that we would have done it this year. But like he did it last year. He wanted to do it last year. But this year, he's like, me. We're like, okay, thank God. I mean, it's okay. So I'll give Ashley props. One year, she cut out a gumball head pumpkin for me.
Oh, nice.
And
Nice.
it looked amazing. So, and then I can't remember what she did for herself that year, but yeah, she did gumball head for me and something for her. It turned out really good. And I actually think that was at the apartment, if I'm not mistaken. I think we put them on our balcony. So, but yeah, no, it was a good time. Other than that, don't really think that there was any traditions that we did.
You know, for the longest time, I mean, it was pretty much like the carving pumpkins and stuff, and decorating. One that, I mean, it's not even really a tradition. It's usually, and like I said, it's usually like that. It's the time of year kind of deal. Like we talked about the last time, watching scary movies and stuff. And while I didn't watch a scary movie I didn't watch a scary movie today for Halloween, I should say. I freaking I have been watching scary movies as of late, so
Nice.
but freaking yeah, I watched Bring Her Back. It was that was it, right? Bring Her Back.
Yeah, bring her back. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't sound right for a second, but Bring Her Back, and like we kind of touched on it a little bit, and it wasn't super scary. It was definitely creepy, but there was a couple of parts of it that made me very uncomfortable. It was mostly like,
Oh yes.
the like biting a fucking knife or
The table,
biting the
the
fucking
counter.
table. Yes,
Yeah.
literally. I was like, oh, and I fucking grabbed my mouth. I was like, no, you don't do that.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that. But other than that, I mean, I think that was probably the only part of that was like really kind of got me, because everything else was like either I saw it coming or, it just wasn't as scary. But it was definitely a creepy and a decent movie to watch. So
Yeah. Midsummer is still what I want to check out.
I think that was the one that you told him about, right, Dan?
No,
Yeah, no, Nick brought it up.
JK told me about it. He wanted me to watch that one.
Speaking of JK, what did he dress up as this year?
Well, when he went to Chicago Street, he was the Red Devil, I think is what his costume was.
Oh,
He made it. JK makes a lot of his costumes. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but
I kind of figured as much, but
then at his house, I don't know if you guys know this internet series, because I'm not fond of it. Ashley is very fond of it, and he sends them in our D&D chat all the time. It's a character named Chit.
Oh yeah,
Oh, don't.
I've seen him. Oh, dude, he's hilarious.
Yeah. So Jeff dressed up like him and looked exactly like him. And
That's
Oh,
awesome.
I know who that is now. Yeah, yeah.
okay,
yeah.
so you both know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Do it,
I'm not.
lady.
Yeah.
God damn.
So he sounded like him, walked like him, looked like him. So
That's
he did a really good
awesome.
job. Yeah.
Motherfuck, dude. No
Yeah.
way.
Yep, for real. So that's what he was this year. His brother and his wife went as the emu and the insurance salesman.
Oh,
from...
Doug and Emu.
Yep.
Nice. Of course.
Right, because that's his name. Yes.
Yeah.
My friend Brittany went as some rock star, and I'm sure if she's listening to this, she's going to chastise me because she should know who she was, but I don't know. Or maybe I do. Maybe it was Metallica. I don't really know. Let's see who else was there. My cousin was Doctor Who. I didn't realize that. I'm being corrected by my lovely wife. She was Eddie Munson from Stranger Things.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Pretty
Nice.
much Rockstar.
So my cousin was Doctor Who. And
Which one?
I don't know. I knew you were going to ask that. Ashley might know. Because she looked at me when I said that. So she's going to correct me some way or another. Multiple Doctor Who's is what I'm being told by my sources.
Oh.
Sources indicate he was multiple Doctor Who's. So his looked really good. Everyone's costume looked really good. I'm trying to remember who else was there now. My friend Sarah went as a McDonald's cook, and she just pulled cheeseburgers out of everywhere. And then both my friend Brittany and I said that she should have been Cheeseburger Eddie.
Cheeseburger Eddie. Oh my
Yeah.
God, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
We all had a nice laugh at that. My friend Matt did not dress up, and neither did my friend Becky. But Becky was coming from trick or treat. Like, she was out trick or treating with her son. Oh, hold on. I'm also being corrected. I'll wait until my sources. Oh yeah, she was a construction worker. She had the stop sign.
A flagger?
Yeah, watch what you say. Whoa.
What do you mean by that?
She was a flagger. Yes. She
What
was.
do you mean by that?
She was flagging the competition. Okay, I'm gonna confidently say that Matt didn't dress up as anything. He was an Irish Fighters fan. The Fighting Irish fan. Yeah, that's what he was.
An Irish Fighters fan? What the
Shut
fuck?
up. He
It's
likes
okay,
he
you
likes to
know
watch
sports.
Irish people fight.
Who doesn't?
That's still, what do you mean by that? Well, that was it. That was Ashley. Ashley was me. So it was
Still
fun.
probably one of the best costumes I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
Thank you. That's awesome. We appreciate that. The only thing that was missing was the 24-inch cucumber in the band. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa. This guy.
Just kidding. Yeah, it was fun.
Halloween.
Yeah.
I think that's. Oh, no, never mind. I was making an asinine comment, but never mind.
You're gonna make a what?
I was gonna make an asinine comment. It's not really asinine. It was. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
But
I must say that I never egged anyone's house like you did.
yeah, because you were a good boy. I was not.
Nick was too busy eating styrofoam.
He was. Getting those styrofoam fucking peanuts.
You know, I always wondered why I never got styrofoam as as a candy handout. I don't know. The reason would be is that it's not good. You should not eat styrofoam, children.
Unless you're Nick and your body can process it properly.
You assume my body processed it probably. It might still be in my stomach somewhere, just floating around.
It might be. But you eat it with regularity, so like it must pass through you at some point. Right?
Regularity, yeah. Like I'm just munching on styrofoam the whole time.
I mean, you were talking about eating styrofoam earlier before we got on the podcast.
I wasn't, but It was more of an SJ, if you know what I mean.
Again, that's a Patreon. That's a Patreon.
Yeah, can't really say it here. Can't really say what inappropriate things. Nope, that's gonna sound weird. I'm not gonna continue this. Nope. We're just gonna.
Oh man.
We're just gonna move on from that conversation. So.
Yeah,
you guys
sorry.
Go
ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, have you guys ever like gone with like your nieces and nephews or anything like that? Yeah. Or if you have nieces and nephews, cousins, brothers, sisters.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I have here and there. Most of my like my nieces and nephews, they don't really go out on Halloween because my siblings will take them out to like trunk or treat or like other events where they have it like before Halloween, which I just can't abide by. So, but I mean, I guess if I didn't work and I, like, well, not if I didn't work, but if I didn't like have to wake up early for work, I would probably go take them out myself.
Nice.
That plus, I don't know. There's a lot of them though, so I don't even know how that would work. So I don't know if I could wrangle that many children.
You'd be surprised what you could do. When it's candy, kids focus.
That's true.
Nah.
What do you mean I get full size Kit Kats? Yup, let's do this. Like I said, Gino's mission was to fill his little pumpkin thing as much as he could. The type of candy didn't matter.
I will say, as a younger kid, I wasn't as into candy. So I was also kind of like that, where it was just like, yeah, it was basically just for the achievement of freaking filling up the bucket as many times as you could. There was obviously, I had my favorite candies that I would, take and eat, but I remember at one point I had like candy left over for like a good couple of months, and my parents were like, "We're just gonna take this because you don't eat it."
Okay, mommy. That's what I imagine you sound like as a child.
No.
No?
No. Kids who grow up to freaking egg houses and teepee and shit don't sound like that as children.
Well, I'm sure I know for a fact you didn't call your mom a biatch, so.
How do you know? No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
I'm just kidding. No, I did not.
Doesn't surprise me, but I used to do that.
Oh, go fuck yourself. What?
Mama C, I always call Mama C a bitch.
Damn.
Damn.
We have that kind of relationship though, where she's like, "Well, you're an asshole." I'm like, yeah, I know, you a bitch.
Jesus. Yeah, no, that would not fly. That would not fly in my household. There's no way.
I love my mom.
Well,
like I said, she was the Halloween queen.
Halloween queen, huh?
Halloween queen. Now that's JK's title.
I don't know why, but I picture JK as he's basically Jack Skellington of his. Like he would be the king of Halloween. Like that's his domain.
every year, the day before Halloween, that's how he comes out, like all dramatic and stuff.
Right, exactly.
Like a
And then-
vulture in the sky. It's like, yeah, Jay.
And then he turns into the mayor, and it's just like only 365 days until Halloween.
364. Okay, Gino loves that movie, so I've seen that movie.
So many times.
Yes. Gino's seen it a lot. Gino's starting to sing all the songs by himself. It's amazing.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep. It's my little man. My little boy. But yeah, and actually the thing with this year is that he wasn't afraid of everything like he was like the last couple of years. His first year he did really good, but like his I think 2 years ago or whatever, he was afraid of everything. We're just like, you can't go trick or treating if you're afraid of everything, little man. So this year I taught him they're just toys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He did really good. Yep.
What about you, Dan? Any future Halloween plans or?
I mean, if I could find that one place that does that haunted maze, that would be a fun thing to do. I feel now that I can drive there, but
You know, I was looking it up, and I think Evil Intentions, they had the thing in Elgin, but I don't know if they move around every year or if they have a new permanent place, but it said that this is in Maple Park, which is literally right over here near me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
where Kuiper's farm is.
And I think they said that they have says cornfield packed with scare screams and evil lurking in the dark.
ooh,
So that might be right up your alley there, my friend.
might have to
Perhaps.
check that out.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps.
But yeah, and then I would like to actually commit and go through making a costume next year.
Nice. Well, you
Nice.
guys know if you want a free shot, where to come.
Oh, definitely.
Or like we this year we had 2 fireball kegs outside.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was. One of them was almost empty, but you know, it got its use. So, yeah.
How are you guys looking on beers / beverages?
Oh, I'm just about done with my 3.
Yeah, I've been done.
Yeah, I am also just about done. So I think on that note, I think we're good to call it here for the Halloween season, folks. You guys got anything else you want to add before we get out of here?
Is it the best holiday or one of the best holidays? Because I am not privy to Christmas at all.
I just like the food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Thanksgiving
I
and
was just
Christmas is
thinking.
like the food is great, but like I don't know, like it doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, I would say that. No, like I definitely celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas, but it's mainly like going to dinner with the family.
Yeah,
That's the biggest way. I give / get gifts here and there on Christmas. New Year's Eve, I don't really usually do anything, mostly because I usually end up having to work on New Year's Day anyway. Oh wait, no, not in the last couple of years I haven't. But
so you should be off.
before that, I would have to work. I almost always had to work on New Year's Day, so I just got used to just going to bed and working New Year's Eve.
It's hard to stay up till 12 now.
Man,
Huh. I was at the Halloween party till 2 a.m.
Oh wow. I don't know why. For some reason, for me now, it's kind of hard to stay on New Year's Eve specifically. I don't know why.
Yeah, same. I was gonna say it's like I'm almost always falling asleep right before midnight, or like midnight hits and I hit the freaking Happy New Year text to people, and then I'm out. It's time for me to celebrate with them freaking by giving my pillow some head, dude. So
You're doing what to your pillow?
I said by giving my pillow some head. Have you
Is it
not
one of
heard that
those?
expression?
Is it one of
before?
those waifu pillows? Like a little bit of. No, I haven't.
Where's that button? Where's that?
Shut up, beef.
I mean, you know, Valentine's Day I haven't celebrated in I don't know how long now at this point.
Aw.
St. Patty's Day is fun. Drinking holiday for sure.
Yeah.
4th of July, another drinking holiday. I don't really even go to watch the fireworks. Sometimes I'll watch fireworks, sometimes I won't. It will kind of depend on the day, I guess.
We did this year because wanted to see fireworks. So we did go and do that this year. But typically, I would have my own fireworks show. So, but yeah, I didn't do that this year.
Next year.
I mean, you got the place, Dad. I'll buy the fireworks. Now I'll invite everybody over.
What else is there? I mean, Labor Day, Memorial Day are really just grueling holidays, I feel like. And then yeah, we get to Halloween. And Halloween's probably the best of the bunch, I guess. Yeah, I would say between Halloween and St. Patty's Day, and I guess if you want to count Super Bowl Sunday as a holiday, I guess I would say that. But if my team ain't playing right, I don't give a shit about the team. I don't really care about the fucking game. So.
I don't care about football, so I never consider that a holiday.
Word.
I've been I got ESPN Plus this year. I've been watching a lot of hockey lately, even if it's not the Blackhawks. Like, I love hockey that much that I'll just put on a random team and watch it. I like a lot of. I know a lot of the players in the league, so like, I'll watch like the Islanders, the Devils, the Colorado, all those. I like all those teams. So, and then today, like he's kind of getting into watching hockey, and he's like, I'm like, oh, I don't think there's any games right now, but he's like, let's watch football. I'm like, nope. Wait, I'm like, wait, how do you even know what football is? He's like, football. I was like, I don't know if I like know what that is. So, yeah, hockey is the only sport that I actually care about. Any other sport doesn't do it for me. Doesn't tickle the old fancy. But yeah. Okay.
So no World Cup? No, I'm kidding.
No. No, sure. No, sir.
For sure.
Yep.
Well, before we get out of here, Dan, your opinions, any other holidays besides Halloween that you feel is worth celebrating or that you like more than Halloween, I guess?
No, yeah, I don't think so. I think the closest second would probably be Thanksgiving, and it's just because of the food.
I agree with that.
Yep. I agree with that, yeah. I'm already planning out. Me and my mom are already planning out the freaking menu for Thanksgiving. So,
are you? That's awesome.
Yeah, I think this year I'm gonna make the turkey. So,
nice.
No, are you really?
Yeah.
Are you gonna smoke it, or are you gonna deep fry it, or?
Well, neither one of those because I don't have the apparatus in which to do so.
Well, how the heck are you gonna make it?
I live in an apartment, so I wouldn't be able to make
in
that
the microwave.
I got spam. I'm gonna make a spam turkey, a spurky, if you will.
Ew! What?
Spurky
in the oven, obviously.
I guess that's true. That's not exciting.
I mean, no, but if you make it right, it can be.
You got deep fried, almost start a house fire.
Dude, I can't believe how freaking dangerous that shit is.
Dude, I've seen so many videos of it when they just fuck it up, or they just throw it in there, fucking frozen. It just
Dumbasses.
explodes. Hey, but when it's done right, man, a fried turkey is fucking delicious.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Well, on that note, folks, I think that's gonna do it for Friday Night Shit Chat this Halloween evening. Comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Let us know what you dressed up as this year for Halloween. Let us know about your candy haul if you went trick or treating, or maybe if you got the willies scared out of you from freaking haunted house or whatever. So, but on that note, we'll see you at Thanksgiving, folks. Peace.
Bye.
Later.
How long I've been waiting for this.